reaction from Tuesday?
Disappointed with the result. Thought we started well first half and we looked like the most dangerous team. Scored a great goal. I think it was a soft decision for the free kick for the second goal, but you still got to deal with it. So we didn't, and sort of changed the game really. Got them into the game, bit of confidence. Second half, didn't think that we were in control as we should be.
Discipline front. I mean, I think you came out and said it was soft. So, I mean, what is your reaction to that?
As in,
How did you feel about it?
soft.
It was soft.
Yeah.
Do you disagree with the ref?
Well, I mean, I wouldn't. I'm not being. Well, I am being biased. It's my team, but several other people have watched it. But as I say, you get these over the course of a season. You'd think it normally evens itself out. I think on our discipline, we've had a chat about it. I don't think we're a dirty team. I don't think we're malicious. I think we've got lots of young lads who want to win. And maybe it's manifested itself in us being at the top of the disciplinary thing, but I can still put my name to this team and say that I don't think our players go out to hurt people. I don't think our players are dangerous. I think that I would never want them to change. If I felt that it was, a real problem, I'd say you have to change your game. But I don't think they do. I think in some instances it's just a little bit naive. But that's young players, and they'll learn. They're learning the hard way, aren't they, with suspensions and bans, so and fines and etc. etc. So on that front, I think we're meeting this morning that I hope turns the corner on that.
And what a difference a week makes. I mean, last week we was all happy, smiley, but you weren't going to get ahead of yourself, and it's probably a good job.
Yeah, I've been in the game a long time, and likewise, I'm not going to get too disappointed now. It's 2 losses, get over it. Big deal. React and put it right. Our fans want to see us competing and trying, and that's what we're doing. They were magnificent again on Tuesday. Sorry, they know the players are putting the effort in. There's lads out there that are on very little money doing a great job, and I'm very proud of them.
And looking ahead to the weekend, injury worries?
Well, injuries, we have a couple of niggles that hopefully will be shaken off for the weekend, but obviously we've lost Aaron through suspension, Dwayne through suspension with 5 bookings, and obviously Courtney Richards with his sending off. So that's a blow, but you do have a squad for a reason, and it gives other players the opportunity. And I said on Tuesday after the game that those who are out of the team have to make an impact when they come in, because that's the only way in football you stay in the team. Otherwise you can't maintain a place every week. So
are you confident in those so-called fringe players?
I am. I want them to go and keep the shirt. That's the competitive industry we're in. That if you're playing right wing and you've got a right winger in the squad who wants your place, you're fighting your teammates, aren't you? And you get on, but ultimately you want to play every Saturday and keep your shirt. So with that comes you have to perform on the Saturday or the Tuesday and keep your shirt. So that's the message I've given them. Lots of things, lots of variables. The week before, when we led up to Telford, it was an unusual week, but I suppose you have to handle that, don't you? There are some unusual weeks with lads away, training hard, they're coming back tired, and the lads getting used to getting up at 6:30 in the morning. That's not a problem, but they've got to get used to that. And if that's not in their normal routine, I could tell on a Saturday that for whatever reason they weren't quite at it. So we have to tailor into that if we are going to get up at these times. Right, how do we react? Do we go to bed a bit earlier? Can you change your routine? All these little details for me are really important, so we need to learn very quickly how to handle these little variables.
How do they react to that sort of...
It's
almost
fine.
criticism, isn't it?
The criticism as in...
Well, don't go to bed too late.
Yeah, no, it's...
Make sure you don't live the champagne lifestyle.
It's it's a difficult one, isn't it? Because if you, I know it's a simplistic way of looking at it, if you watch a certain programme at night and you've been doing that over a period of time, suddenly halfway through, right, it's bedtime now. You can't just flick a switch like that, can you?
You've got to turn the 10 o'clock news into EastEnders, sort of.
Correct. Yeah. You can't just flick a switch. So we have to develop it over the next however many months are left, and make sure that they are prepared. The difficulty is, of course, that I'm using half six as an example. It's a long time till kick-off, and if you are a player who can't sleep in that time on the coach, and you're not, it means that it's a long time before kick-off. It's something that lots of sports stars have talked about. Andy Murray, Tin Henman, athletes. You know, you're waiting a long time for your main event, so you've got to conserve your energy. But it's as I say, this thing, the suspensions, any decisions, it's all a load of nonsense. It's a gripe, and gripes, our fans don't want to hear about that. They just want to see us go out and fight and play well. So it's all irrelevant, really. It's what we do out there.
So Chris, thank you.